Okay. Skype is on. Okay, so welcome to Ustream. So this is a broadcast about non-duality, not separation. If you want to ask a question or comment or something, you have to contact me through Skype. And if you get adverts during the broadcast, you have to download, either pay for a better account with Ustream, or get a free program called AdBlock Plus. That's free off the internet, and it blocks adverts off all of the websites you visit. So it's really worthwhile having anyway. Sorry, I've had a long day. I'm tired. Yeah, so that's it. Hi Suki, my book it's finished. I've just ordered a proof copy from Amazon, so that should be here in a week or two, and I'll have to just read through it and check it's okay, and that's it. You can start to buy it, but give me another 2 weeks just to check the proof copy I get, and then you can I'll let you know, and you can buy it. Yeah, it's so nice to have a book completed. It feels great. And the cover looks so amazing as well. It looks so good. The inside's a bit but the outside looks good. No, it's a really good book. I think I like it anyway. So I've enjoyed the writing of it over the past year. It's been really nice. I really enjoy writing. Oh. But yeah, it looks amazing. It looks so good. So yeah, so I'll say another 2 to 3 weeks it'll be available on Amazon. So yeah. So what's happening here is just an expression. Even the book that I'm saying is so good, it's just an expression. It's just an outpouring of this beautiful message. It's like a love song, a love poem, just for the expression of it, not because it's needed. Nobody needs to hear this. It's just what happens. There's an outpouring of this message, this pointing, oh God, just an outpouring of this love, this freedom. It has no. It's just a love affair with itself. And that's the beauty of it. There's never been somebody who needs help. There hasn't really been a somebody who's been lost and abandoned and heartbroken. There's never been anybody. There isn't anyone. There's just this beautiful play of this apparent one who feels itself to be lost and lacking and abandoned, and it's such a beautiful movie, beautiful play. And within that play of somebody apparently being lost and abandoned, trying to get home, also there's an appearance of speaking about this. This message appears, talking about freedom, talking about home, talking about this, and that there's not anyone here. This apparent someone isn't an actuality, it isn't true, there's no one here. And that message doesn't help that apparent person who feels they are real, who feels they're lost and abandoned. It doesn't help that person. It's saying there isn't anyone, there isn't someone abandoned and lost. And that sense, that illusory sense of there being someone, dissolves. It's just not a truth. But it's all happening as that wholeness. It's doing it all. It's being it all. It's being the apparent separation. It's being the apparent speaker. It's being it all. It's such a beauty. So if there's a question that's coming up, then express it and ask it. And this is about everything. 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 Nothing's out of order or off limits. It's It's total love. It's total love. It's not a separate someone in this body or in that body. So if you want to call in, then call in. Oh, oh, hang on. Oh shit. Hi Lee.
Hello.
Oh god. You can hear me okay?
Yeah, it's very quiet as usual.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just about here.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this.
No problem.
So you got in feeling stressed after a hard day's shopping?
Just tired, just exhausted.
Tired?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a big shopper, so to do the whole day shopping is quite a lot. I'm not used to, you know, shopping all day. So I bought some. Oh.
Did it disturb you? Did you feel bad at all?
What do you mean?
Or do things like you come back and you have to do all this stuff, very quickly?
Yeah.
I wonder if you go through the same sort of emotions that I would go through. Do you get stressed out like that?
I felt a bit like, oh god, I've got to get into bed, got to get the Ustream on, got to get ready, and yeah, just that's the sense of got loads to do in a short amount of time. So that feeling of feeling rushed and hurried to do the bedtime story and brush the teeth and get the pajamas on and yeah, just just normal, just yeah.
So it wouldn't have been any different. Do you think the experience would have been different before?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. No, just a hurryingness, just hurrying to try and get things done in a set time.
Yeah. Is there something that wasn't there anymore that used to be there that made the experience more pleasurable?
Pleasurable. It wasn't like a life and death situation. If I was late, it wouldn't be a big thing if I was late on Ustream, would it really? So it wasn't like a life and death. Oh my god, I'm gonna be late. It wasn't like that. It was just a sense of, oh, I've got 10 minutes to get the living room tidy. It was just a sense of trying to hurry up to get things done before 8:30. But it wasn't like a serious kind of, a serious issue or anything. But they were still hurrying. There was still a hurryingness. Yeah, there was still a trying to hurry. Is it different to before? I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't know.
Before I ring in,
Yeah.
I always feel nervous about, I'm imagining, I don't know why, but I always feel nervous about the thought of, coming on air, talking in front of people.
Yeah.
Do you go through emotions before you turn the cameras on and everything?
To go through emotions. I do tend. I get thoughts like thoughts about
Can you move nearer to the
sorry.
speaker or anything? I can
Yeah,
hardly. I keep missing the odd word.
Okay, I'll try and
See
move
if
it
that makes
closer.
sense.
Thoughts will appear like about what am I doing now? Ustream. What's this about? What am I doing a Ustream about? Like thoughts about like what's this about? Like, what am I doing this for? Kind of thing. Those thoughts come up. Like I'm always like surprised at what I'm doing. What am I doing Ustream for? And what am I here to talk about? That comes up a bit.
I mean, would you get nervous?
Nervous. Nervous. I don't know. Possibly you could call it nervous. A little bit like, oh, I'm on air now, kind of thing. I'm live now, and but it's not.
But it's not a problem.
It's not a problem. No. Hang on.
I mean, I imagine it's not a problem because there's not really anyone there for it to be a problem for. Is that right?
Yeah, you could say that, but hang on, I'm just.
How would you say it?
It's like what's being talked about has got nothing to do with Rebecca.
Yeah.
So I could feel like I'm nervous now. I'm doing a Ustream, a live broadcast. But then when it's sitting down and the camera's on, and what am I here for? Non-duality. It's not about Rebecca. It's not about. Sorry. It's not about anything personal. It's totally impersonal. It's totally not about Rebecca. So it's any sense of I'm nervous, or any feelings of what should I say, or what it's just not relevant. It's just it's just not relevant. It's so it's not about me or this body. It's not about anything personal.
Do you there's thoughts going on in that head of Rebecca's that are different from the thoughts that are going on in this world, and we can talk, and like I could tell you what I was thinking, and then you could hear it, and then you'd know, and vice versa. And for some reason, it feels like, well, that must mean that we're two different people. But I guess if there isn't anyone here and there isn't anyone there really, then there's just all these appearances of thoughts here and thoughts there. I mean, do you actually have that same experience of there being thoughts in Rebecca's head and thoughts in Lee's head that you don't know about? And, do you have that same experience, just like everyone does, but there's no one actually there? Or do you not even have that experience? I just wonder how that works for you.
What experience? The experience of what?
Of there being it appearing that there's two different people with two different sets of thoughts.
Yeah, but sorry, how do you know that that's the experience?
How do what?
That's the experience. How? How do you know that's the experience? Isn't the experience just thoughts appearing?
Yeah, there's thoughts appearing.
And in those thoughts appearing, the idea of there being Rebecca over there is another thought appearing. It's not a reality or a truth. That's the appearance, is thoughts appearing. And in those thoughts appearing, isn't the thought saying Rebecca's having separate thoughts over there somewhere? That isn't an actual experience. That isn't an actual reality, is it? It's a thought appearing about something out there.
Yes. I mean,
You can't know what's out there.
No. There's only
thoughts appearing, talking about out there. Yeah. It's talking about out there, Rebecca's out there, and this is out there, the world's out there. But there's no actual out there. There's just thoughts about saying there's an out there. There's somebody else thinking thought. That's another thought appearing. It has no reality or truth to it.
So you don't. So you wouldn't see things like that then. You wouldn't have that feeling like, oh, I've got these thoughts in my head and someone else has got different thoughts in their head. You wouldn't have that experience. You wouldn't think that. There would just be the actual experience of what is actually happening.
It's like there could be a thought saying, oh, what's Lee thinking right now, for example. That could be a thought appearing, talking about what Lee's thinking or what Lee's doing, but it no longer has any truth to it. It's no longer how it actually is in reality. It's not a definite reality anymore.
But you can deduce things, can't you?
What, like imagine? You mean like imagine things?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, imagination happens definitely. Yeah, imagining what someone's doing or what. Yeah, that can appear. But it's just no longer an actuality. It's not how it is out there. It's just an appearance here. It's just an appearance, a thought, and picture.
Do you know what's troubling me about that? Because I've tried to talk about it before, and I don't feel like I really get any resolution about it. About the fact that it seems like we're different people with different thoughts, and is that okay or not? Should I be seeing things differently to that?
Seeing things differently. It's like things can't be seen differently. There's just what's appearing. What's appearing is what's appearing.
Yeah.
you're never gonna. The brain can't work it out and be happy with the working out of it. It can't ever be satisfied with its conclusions. Trying to work it out and get to, okay, this is how it should be. It's trying to get to some kind of picture of how it should look. And that's perfectly okay as well. It's just not going to get anywhere. It will always keep trying to say this, how it is now isn't how it's supposed to be. There's a better place of seeing, there's a better way of seeing this or interpreting this, and this isn't right the way it is.
If what is an impersonal happening, then is Rebecca just as likely to do something that society would call bad as good? I mean, are you just as likely to be mean to someone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But somehow I don't think that's going to happen. I mean,
Why
I don't
not?
think that you're going to suddenly start swearing at me and telling me how terrible how horrible I am or something. I mean, why? Just to be mean, just to see me squirm. I mean, why wouldn't you do that?
Because that's not the way this character is. I'm not necessarily mean on purpose. I don't be horrible to you on purpose. But there can be a mood of being, I don't know, irritable or pissed off or whatever, and then I might be a bit snappy or a bit with my little boy or something, or my mum be snappy with her, or it isn't about being a nice person or a perfect person at all. No.
Does being liberated make you into a nicer person?
I wouldn't know.
What?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
No.
Have you not noticed your character change?
Or
do you think it's not important?
It's not important, no. But what I would say is there's a lot of laughing and a lot of crying. It's quite intense. A lot of emotion. And it's a lot less serious. Like, things are just a lot less serious.
Yes.
Even when there's crying and there's emotion and crying or anger, complete anger, it's so strong.
Yeah.
It comes, it's expressed and then it's gone. It's not that carrying it around and that heaviness. And
if you're like crying or angry or something, do you is there how do you sort of ever identify with that and feel like, do you ever sort of get lost in the story of that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there isn't anyone left to get lost in the story. There isn't someone who can get lost in stories.
No.
When that someone isn't a reality anymore, then there'll just be stories. There'll just be emotions. There won't be a someone in it anymore, having it or dealing with it or not, or getting lost in it. It'll just be what's happening, just be stories being told. There will just be anger being expressed.
So that somebody doesn't come back a little bit and then disappear again.
Who knows? Because the one who would know that is no longer present. The one who would know if someone's there or not is no longer there to know if anyone's there or not. That's the funny thing. There's no one left who could know anything about the person.
So when you wake up in the morning, Do you think, oh, there's no one here?
That doesn't come up, no.
Pardon?
That doesn't come up, no. There's just,
No.
no. There's just life, there's just thoughts appearing about whatever, today, yesterday, just thoughts coming up, the body moves. Just life. There's nobody here. That's funny. This is so ordinary. It really is ordinary. It's not some spiritual thing. It's such an ordinary, back to basic thing. It's just so ordinary. In spiritual circles, it's all about this loftiness and spiritual groups. So it's this lofty spiritual realm stuff, and this is so back to earth in a way. It's so normal.
Yes.
So normal. So ordinary.
Is there something, like, if I said, do you think God is good? Is there some sense in which you feel like what is drawing people to itself because it will make them happier, and therefore
hang on, sorry.
God is good?
You've lost me.
I don't know how to explain it, but do you think there's something about this whatever it is, this everything that's happening, that is good, that is a positive thing, that is trying to make people happy, like drawing people home, and therefore they are having a better experience?
No.
No. Your answer was a lot shorter than my question.
Yeah.
Did you not really understand what I was saying?
Something about people being drawn home and...
Yeah. I mean, if I just said to you, do you think God is good? What would you say to that?
I'd have to ask you, who is God first?
If God was what is.
Is what is good. Is what is good. Well, it's not good or bad, it's just what is.
Yeah. But isn't there something that is trying to draw people into a better place?
What does that even mean?
Like, do you like it when you see people become liberated? If that makes sense.
It doesn't make sense at all. No.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. Because there's no one to become liberated.
No. But
so it just doesn't make
sense. Sense if I put it in a different way. If I just said,
could try.
If this suddenly seems very stupid.
Yeah,
it
just doesn't make sense. Because it has to be related to someone or something separate.
Yeah.
And there isn't nothing separate for it to be related to, so it can't. It doesn't make sense.
You could say that everything is already good.
Well, the idea of good. I mean, what's good? Good in comparison to what?
Everything's okay as it is.
Yeah, if it's okay as it is.
Yeah.
Everything's okay as it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's perfect as it is.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that change doesn't happen. Change could happen, but that's perfect too. It's what's happening.
Like doing these talks, is there any kind of hope that something will happen to people that listen to it?
No.
No.
Not at all. No, not at all. No.
So it's just like an expression.
Because there's nobody listening. There's nobody speaking or listening. There's nobody here. So how could it help anyone, or how could it do anything for someone? There's nobody here. It just gets spoken. It just gets listened to. It's just what happens. But there's no agenda. It's not trying to help someone see or get something. It's just an expression. This like a dream plays out in humans. They're being someone. There's somebody in the body, somebody exists, somebody moving, doing things, speaking. It's never been a truth. There's never been anyone here.
If I understood that fully, I feel like I'd be happier.
No, you wouldn't. No. If you understood that, it wouldn't be what I'm speaking about.
Right. Maybe understood wasn't the right word. If there was a full experience of that, if that was being lived here.
No.
No.
No. It can't be lived, it can't be seen or understood or realised or... No.
Is that because there's no one here to realise it and see it?
There'd have to be someone there to understand it and to see it and to realise. There'd have to be someone still feeling separate to be able to say, I understand it now, I can see it, I can realise it, I can live it and experience it.
And that someone is just a thought, a sensation, a feeling. That apparent someone.
Yeah. No, it's a it's a just this contraction. This contraction. It's just claiming everything. It's just a feeling of being in here, of being in life. Life's happening to me. It's me feeling in here. I exist. I end here. I exist here, and that's life. That's the world. That's other. That's out there. It's just this. Yeah.
What is it that thinks that though? What could think I end here where the body is?
What could think it? Yeah, it's more of a.
If there's
it's not
nothing
really
there,
a think. It's not a thought. It's more of a. It's not a thought.
So there is just a contraction there, and that is what we think of as being me, a person.
It feels as if it's a person. It exists and feels real. Yeah.
So what I thought I was is just a contraction.
What I thought I was a contraction.
What I thought I was is just a contraction.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
it just seems it's just a weird thing. Like you think you're so important with all your special thoughts and special feelings that are just yours, and it turns out that's just some kind of contraction in this impersonal everything.
No, but I can't quite. That doesn't feel right either. But I can't quite.
That's probably, is it because I made it feel as if that was a bit of a, like, oh, I'm feeling sorry for myself, but there would be no one there to feel sorry for themselves.
No, it felt like there was two. Like it was two.
Yeah.
It felt like there was two.
Yeah.
But I can't quite understand how. But I could feel a two, like somebody was looking at it and somebody separate was. I don't know.
So what there really is just everything happening.
It's just what's. It's just what's happening. But that's the freedom. It's just what's happening. All there is what's happening. There isn't somebody in it. That's the freedom.
It's so simple.
It's so simple. Just thoughts appearing, speaking, hands, computer, table, walking, eating, moaning. Just life happening. But it's all of it. It's all of it. And we're so used to it being, no, that's bad, that shouldn't be, this can't be allowed, this can't be allowed, that's bad. But it's all of it. These thoughts are wrong, these emotions are wrong, this opinion is wrong, it's all of it.
I don't suppose there's any way that someone can somehow sort of accept. I'm asking if there's some kind of process where you can sort of accept that everything.
Yeah.
That you can sort of accept everything as being who you are. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but
because there isn't you.
And why does it need to be accepted? If it already is,
Yes.
why does it need to be accepted? If it's already anger, or it's already irritation, or it's already hand and table and laughing, why does it need someone to accept it and embrace it and to see it and know it? It already is.
Yeah.
So there's no path to it. It's already everything. It already is everything. Me can only exist in a path going somewhere. It has to have a goal to get to. If it's already this, everything, where's the path? Where's the to get to? It's already this. There's no need for a person. There's no need for a goal. Only the person needs a goal to exist as something, going somewhere. I'm not quite there yet. This is still appearing. This is still appearing. I have to get a goal to see it, to get there, and to realise it. And to, it's just we can only live in that world of time and future and goal and path and process and practice. Can't exist in this. It's just what's happening. What is needs nothing. It already is what it is. What a message though, eh?
It seems very clear. I think if I say anything, if I ask any questions, I'm going to bring the person back into it, which is
No,
I can't really improve upon what you just said. I can't.
no. The person's a bit like, it's like, am I allowed? Am I allowed? Me as I am? Am I allowed? Is it okay to be me as I am? It's such a scared of. It's scared of. It's scared of like love in a way. It's scared of like all of it being okay, all of itself being okay, all its bad bits, all its selfish bits, all its embarrassing bits. It's scared of this love. And this is total unconditional love.
So when you say that, when you're saying me is saying, is this okay? Am I okay? Are you saying that the me should be allowed to say that everything's okay? What are you sort of implying by that?
I don't know, it just came out. It's like, it's scared. It's like it feels bad or wrong or something, as if it's done something. It feels like it's not good enough, or it's not good enough, and it's scared of all of it being revealed or all of it being loved and exposed, and it's trying to like hide bits of itself and hide its so-called negative, you know, flaws, whatever. But it's all of it. Everything's allowed. Everything is it. It's such a love. It's so unconditional love.
Do you mean, when you're saying that, do you mean all of the different parts of the Rebecca character is allowed? You're not talking about a person?
I don't know. Just
Or
I don't know. It just came out like I don't know. I just felt to say it like this feeling of I can't say this or I can't say that in case it's wrong, or in case it's me again, the person again, or in case it's a negative thing to say, or in case it's a negative. Oh, the call ended. Maybe he'll call back. Maybe not. Should I call him back or not? Let's try and call him back. Let's see. Oh, okay, he's gone. Do you want to call in Stuart? Let me just check with Lee actually. Make sure Lee's finished first before I call Stuart. Hi Jane. Lee is just typing something. Then I'll call Stuart next. Okay. Oh no, Jane's calling. I'll just talk to Lee and then Stuart, and I'll call you back, Jane. Oh, his computer shut down. It was overheating. Cool. I'm gonna call you Stuart next. See if Stuart's. Hi Stuart. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. No. Can you hear me? Yeah. Is there a microphone with a cross going through? No? If you go on to tools, next to help, go on to tools, go to options. Are you there? Oh. Then you can go to audio settings and look at the microphone volume levels. Make sure it's not muted. No. No. Yeah, that's weird. Oh. Oh, that's weird then. Do you want to try calling again? Try calling me. Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? Ah.
I was saying that the guy who just called, his mind's working great because he was saying just what I was trying to say and couldn't put into words.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. After I hit 70, I stopped being able to think as clearly as that. But so I loved his questions, whoever that guy is.
Yeah, his name's Lee.
Lee. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Lee. But did you see the two questions I typed in?
Briefly just now, yeah.
So do you ever get drawn into an experience so fully that it is you, Rebecca, that is in the experience or owns the experience? Is there a Rebecca ever in? You have lots of experiences that are just what's happening, but is Rebecca ever what's happening?
Yes, but I wouldn't really know that. If that makes sense. Like, what's Rebecca? I mean, what's Rebecca? I mean,
Rebecca, to me, Stuart is to me the sense of the owner, the effect, the cause, the experiencer, the center.
Oh yeah.
The receiver. I mean, I'm talking, but I'm not talking to someone apparently. But from my point of view, you're talking to a personality.
Okay, so in that way, Rebecca, no, I would say no. In that sense, Rebecca being a someone in here, no, I would say no.
So when you talk about there's just what's happening, there is never a Rebecca just happening.
Well, Rebecca, whatever that is, would only be an appearance. But I don't even know what that would. What would that even be? I mean, Rebecca.
An appearance.
Yeah, but
that kind of works.
Yeah.
But if someone startled you, yelled at you, there wouldn't be a moment where the appearance also shrunk down into all there was in the universe.
Well, there isn't a Rebecca like that. There's no static Rebecca hanging around, you know, in space waiting to appear. Isn't quite like that. What I refer to as Rebecca would be, for example, Rebecca likes pasta, or Rebecca likes to watch comedians and laugh at comedians and comedy. But there's no actual Rebecca. It's just a way of talking.
But but Rebecca is never the recipient of words or a punch or there is never a Rebecca the effect or Rebecca the cause.
No.
But there was before you woke up.
There wasn't, but it felt like there was.
Okay, yeah, right. Yeah. There wasn't, right.
Yeah, but it felt as if I was someone in here. There was someone solid, permanent in here.
And you have no idea how that changed. I mean, it was just what happened is always, and it changed. It was a shift, and nothing could cause it. Nothing can ever cause it. There, not meditation, not yoga, not Kundalini things. It just happened, and period. That's it. Right?
Well, it was a dream happening. It wasn't actually a reality. It was a dream happening, which is no longer happening. So
did waking up, did meditation make the dream turn off? Did
uh,
a tool make the dream turn off?
no.
So
No.
it just happened.
It's yeah, you could say it happened. Yeah, it seemed to happen.
I wish all the people on your group would contact getbadget.com and get you on there, because I'd like to hear 2
I was
hours.
told that today by somebody else. Harrison said that. Go on backgap.com and talk to that guy, Rick.
Well,
Is it? Rick.
People have to submit your name so he knows you
Yeah.
exist, because he is.
I'd be awful on there.
Oh, you'd be great, because you somehow, without, just by expressions on your face, you communicate so much. The expressions on your face just communicate so well. I mean, Ustream is for me terrible, because you're about 4 seconds behind your voice or in front of your voice. But
Okay.
I don't know why that is.
Yeah. I was going to use that Google Hangout thing, but apparently it's got limited viewers. You can have like 10 or 20 views on it, and that's it.
Oh.
So, yeah, I haven't looked into that really properly.
Oh, so I'm asking all the people who can hear this to
7 people.
to email the viewers. The email betget.com, Buddha at the Gas Pub, and ask them to get you on for a 2-hour interview. You would be great. You communicate through your expressions more than anybody else that I've seen.
Okay.
Any teacher. You get this blank look sometimes that communicates so much. Anyway, I don't know what else to ask you, but I just want to say that just by watching you talk to people, something happens with me. Something happens here.
Yeah.
That's what I want to happen, or whatever the words are.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you.
Oh, that's nice, Stuart. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'll just ring Jane.
Oh, hey, Rebecca.
Hi, Jane.
Let me mute you and put my headphones on.
Okay.
Can you see me? Is it on?
No, just a picture.
What about now?
Yeah, just come on. Oh, I like your hat. That's nice.
Thanks. It keeps all my
Yeah, that's cool.
craziness in. I really love your face.
I love your hat.
Oh,
Let's
thanks.
swap.
I bought it on Etsy. It's like crocheted or whatever. And it's like
Okay.
extra large too, like, because I have, so
A lot of hair. Yeah. That's nice.
Oh, freak. I don't know what to, talk about right now. I like that drawing in the back of your head, like the canvas.
What? Sorry.
It's like flowers. Yeah, it's like flowers.
Oh, behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird because you can't see it on Ustream, but talking to you on Skype is more like.
Oh yeah, you can't see it on Ustream. Yeah. Just one. Yeah, one green flower. It was quite close up, so it was quite big.
I know this is just like a thought or whatever, but it's I just love the character. I don't know. This is a thought, but the thought came so ordinary, right? Like Rebecca's so ordinary. Like it's not like the spiritual big mojo. Like I don't like, and
Yeah.
I just like there's just something that like really loves that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And like on your Facebook, you posted something like about God and like this imagination of like, cause my mom's a Christian or whatever.
Okay.
And like, since little, there was this heaven and hell shit or whatever, and like this whole, when I die, I'm gonna get saved and shit, you know, and it's just so weird, you know? I don't know.
Yeah. It's heavy. Heavy.
It's really, I don't yeah. So, like, you're right, like, you just, sometimes your hands write everything, all the bullshit that comes out, right? Like, I know you like writing, because, I don't know, I think you said something like that. You like writing and, like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really, really nice to just let what comes out come out. It's really, really nice. Whether it be
Yeah,
whether it be
Jane, like,
speaking or
these days, like,
writing.
especially at school, she seems to be, like, really inappropriate stuff coming out, seemingly.
At
Like,
school?
yeah, like, you know, like, you know how Lisa says, like, there seems to be a lot of open conversations with people, like, hey, like, you know, outside or whatever, like, hey, blah, blah, this and that, you know? And it's like, okay, gone, coming, going, or whatever. And I don't know. But it's like, you know how Lisa says, like, the exchange, like, when you're talking to someone, it's, like, nothing personal. It's just, like, you know? I don't know. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. There's nothing Jane is going to get from Rebecca, right? Nothing. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking weird.
Because there's already everything. So how can there's already everything? There's already what's happening. It's everything.
Like the, I don't know. Like the, like this, like rubbing my face, the sensations, and like, I don't know. And my cat, have you seen my cat? She's sleeping.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Nothing's really coming right now or whatever.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, I'm always free to Skype me another time if you want to talk another time.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's really cool. I mean,
Yeah.
are you gonna get off Ustream soon?
Probably. There's no more questions or calls, then probably, yeah. But
Okay, then, yeah, and then I'll call you sometime.
yeah.
Whenever.
Okay.
Okay, cool, Rebecca, thank you.
Alright, Jane. Bye.
Bye.
Oh. If there are any more questions or calls, then you can do it now. Like this dream of someone just has to do its thing. It just has to play out. It has to seek and question and try and find the way to it, try and find the path, try and find the steps, answer all its questions, all its concerns, all its uncertainties. It has to do what it does. It doesn't have to, but it seems to do that. And none of that's wrong. None of it's wrong. You can't do it wrong, or it's not. It is as it should be. There's no one doing it. There's no one being a me. There's nobody being a person. You aren't being a person. There isn't you. You don't exist. There's just person-y being. It's just a sense of a person playing, doing what it does. There isn't anyone. This isn't speaking to anyone. And it seems to get tired. It gets tired. It wears itself out. The energy just stops going into, I don't know, it just stops. It's just what's happening becomes more apparent, but not apparent to someone. Someone never sees that as just what's happening. Just what's happening is what's happening, and that someone who's seeing things, aware of things, just stops appearing. But what's being spoken about is absolute freedom. Absolute freedom. Nothingness. Nothing with appearances appearing. Freedom. There isn't anything else. Okay, so there's no more questions, so I'm gonna say good night. So I'll see you guys next week, same time, 20:30 on a Thursday. So, bye.